Hello, yes, the Football Lads Alliance is more about football than Britain. That's right, the guy that formed the Football Lads Alliance, John Mayton is it, if that's how you pronounce it, or whatever his name is, had he called it People's Alliance Against Extremism, do you believe you'd have had such large numbers on his March rally in London on Saturday? Highly unlikely. Would all of you football supporters, would you have all turned up with your, what's the word for it, coat of arms, if that's the right word, representing your respective football clubs, that's Tottenham, Fulham, Chelsea, Millwall or whoever? Would you all have turned up? Again, highly unlikely. And that's why once football is taken out of the equation, that support will just collapse like a pack of cards, because they're not there for the right reasons, are they? They're there because they're representing their football team. That's what's got them out. That's been the drive in them. That's mobilised them to get onto the streets of London on Saturday. Like I've said, had the guy that formed the Football Lads Alliance called it People's Alliance Against Extremism as an example, would all the footy lads have turned up with their coat of arms? Highly unlikely. And I'm asking you out now, loud, if you're watching, any of you lads that were there, and I'm not knocking you for being there, just listen to me, bear me out please. Would you have turned up if football, you know, was not part of the equation? Well, highly unlikely. And that's why this support is really built on sand. It will crumble as quick as it was formed. It will collapse. Yeah, I know. I don't know what the end result or the end purpose, if there is one, of the Football Lads Alliance will be. Are they building up for some big massive confrontation on the streets of London? I don't know. You see, those that are behind it, assuming they are the security services, and it's two criminal proxies, Nick Lowell's Hope Not Hate, Jerry Gable's Searchlight Magazine, there isn't a better and quicker way of mobilising young lads onto the streets of London than doing it via their football clubs, right? By pushing into their mind, into their consciousness that you're out there supporting Britain against terrorism on behalf of your football club. There couldn't be a quicker or better recruiting sergeant than that. Because a lot of people, a lot of football supporters, they're more loyal to their football team, wherever they are across Britain, than they are the white race or even Britain. Trust me, they are. It's the same with dialects and regions. I was only talking about that the other day with someone. So, if indeed there are sinister forces behind the Football Lads Alliance, then they are manipulating and using you good lads that are turning up because they've got something in store. Once again, I'm sorry for having a suspicious mind, but you have to, because our enemies are working day and night to head us off, the real genuine patriots who are trying to save our country. They're heading off us getting the support of the British people by creating these various outfits for whatever reason, right? Tommy Robinson, I've left the link below, Rebel Media, Ezra Levant, say no more. He's interviewing the press covering the Football Lads Alliance march, and he's asking them all questions and they can't answer, and he's putting on his bogus black laugh to make him look funny. And if you like him because he's funny, you sympathise and you trust him, and that's the purpose of all the bogus put on laugh he does, right? That's what it's for. And also, everyone he speaks to can never answer his questions, can they? And it makes him look funny, clever. And like I say, you like him then. If you like him, you trust him. And that's another psychological tactic of our enemies. That's what they're doing. All the laughing and the giggling and all that in his car with Daft Kev telling jokes, you know. But anyway, so the Football Lads Alliance is that it's more about football than Britain. But they've used and manipulated the genuine decent football lads by giving them the opportunity to represent their football team on behalf of opposing extremism, which I'm sure most of you gladly and happily will do. But you're being used. There's a bigger picture here, trust me. Okay, thank you.